Hi everybody, Laura here. So glad you're joining me. Today I'm excited to be a part of a blog hop. It's put on by Simon Hurley, as well as several other talented designers are joining in. This is a project I'm going to be making in the video. It's featuring this fun birthday bit stamp set, as well as Abby's spring showers for that cutie patootie bunny. These are all by Simon's Stamp. Got my bunny and my balloon ready to go, mounted on the Mini Misty. This card is so simple, so quick, and so fun. And I'll tell you why. Number one, balloons. Number two, balloons. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm stamping 4 balloons, clustering them together. It's looking like the bunny's like hanging from them in midair. It's kind of like that movie Up. You ever seen that? Now we're going to fill in the balloons. I'm using the solid balloon image. Now, to make it a little quirky, I kind of offset it a little bit so it doesn't quite fill in the balloon perfectly. It's kind of a little bit offset. Now here's the fun part. I'm inking up the solid image with bubblegum ink. These are Mama Elephant pigment inks. And then I'm going to take Apple, which is a bright red ink, and just tap it along the bottom of the balloon, and it kind of gives you this gradient look. Now it's a little light for my liking. I like it to be a little more intense. And by the way, this does not hurt your ink pad whatsoever. Believe me, I've done it. And you can do this technique with dye inks. Don't matter what kind of ink you got, honey, you can do it. You just use the colors you love, and it'll be guaranteed to turn out fabulous. And the thing about it is, these Mama Elephant inks, I tell you, they are smooth as butter. I've said before that they blend like butter, but they stamp smooth as a baby's bottom. For real, you ever stamp with some inks and you get splotchy results? You are never going to have splotchy results with these pigment inks. And I just love it. Now, if I was going to try to color these balloons in with Copic markers, this is the look I would try to achieve. But I tell you, I don't think I could get it this seamless. And it's so easy. And I love that it's a little bit offset. Kind of gives it that quirkiness, like it's a print. And okay, so we're moving on. For the green, I've got the lemongrass, and for the darkness, a little mojito. And the fantastic thing about using the Mini Misty is you can control the intensity. So if you want it darker, ink it up again. You can do 2, 3, 4 times. Nobody gonna arrest you for that. Okie dokie, we're just about ready to ink up our final balloon. I'm using Rainwater, it's a lighter blue, and then for the darkness along the bottom, I've got Stargazer, probably one of my most favorite colors of the pigment inks. I just love this vibrant, rich blue color. I'm going to ink it up twice, and look, no transfer on the ink pads. You do not have to fear about damaging your ink pads for this. And balloons are finished. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp a sentiment while I've got everything ready to go on the Misty. This is from the It's No Secret stamp set by Simon's Stamp. This stamp set happens to be included in the September card kit as well as being sold separately. And I'm going to go ahead and color my bunny. Super duper simple and light. I don't want to draw too much attention to the bunny because really, I mean, let's be honest, the balloons are the star of the show. So I'm just using 2 very light gray Copic colors and then a little bit of pink, little rosy cheeks for the bunny in the pink area. Not that bunnies really have rosy cheeks, but in the card making world, every animal has rosy cheeks. And then now I'm going to draw a few balloon strings. You could have stamped them, but I'm going to draw them. And this is the finest multi-liner, Copic multi-liner pen I have. I believe it's the 0.1, super duper fine. So I drew it right through that sentiment, and it didn't seem to be too distracting because it's such a fine tip. And then I'll pop up this panel with some foam tape onto a Nina Solar White card base. And just for a little something, something, a few sparkling clear sequins. And this card is finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you check out the rest of the hop and enter into the giveaways. There are some fantastic sponsors, many companies joining in. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.